Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Tupelo City Council meeting on May the 3rd. At this time, I'd ask everyone to stand for the invocation. Ms. Davis has got someone to do that for us. Remain standing for the pledge.
Our guest minister tonight will be Bishop Parks, who's pastor of Temple of Compassion and Deliverance. He's a friend of mine and a friend of the community, so we just happy to have him here to do it tonight.
I want to say good evening to the mayor and the council and all that's here. Father God, we just thank you for being so good, so kind, and so merciful. We ask you to inject in our hearts and minds the things that you would have us to do to help make this city a better place for all people. Strengthen us as we go forward and the things that you've called us to do. We ask you to cover us. We ask you to lead us and guide us. These things we ask in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. Ms. Jones, if you will lead us in our pledge.
Attention, salute. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. I'll now call this meeting to order and call on our Vice President, Mr. Lynn Bryan, for the confirmation of amendment to the agenda and the agenda order.
Make a motion that we confirm the agenda and the agenda order.
Second. I have a motion by Mr. Lynn Bryan, second by Travis Beard. All in favor? That's unanimous. Thank you very much. We'll now go to proclamations, recognitions, and reports agenda. We'll begin with proclamations.
We do have one, Mr. President. This is Aquatic Month, and I would like to call on Miss Amy Kennedy, the Director of Tupelo Aquatic Center, to come up and read the proclamation.
Whereas the Tupelo Aquatic Center is vital to the happy lives of all of our citizens, and education, athletic, and recreation programs throughout the state of Mississippi encompass a multitude of activities that can result in personal accomplishments, self-satisfaction, and family unity for all citizens, regardless of their background, ability level, or age. And whereas citizens of the city of Tupelo should recognize the vital role that swimming and aquatic-related activities relate to good physical and mental health and enhance the quality of life for all people. And whereas the city of Tupelo is extremely proud of the swimming facilities, aquatic programming, and other related activities in Tupelo and their contribution to providing to all ages a healthy place to recreate, a place to learn and grow, to swim, build self-esteem, confidence, and sense of self-worth, which contributes to the quality of life in our community.
Mayor, do you have any more recognitions of Boy and Girl Scouts? I say we do not have any Boy or Girl Scouts here tonight. Employee recognition, Mayor.
We do have a couple. First of all, Tom Connolly. Going up. It is with sincere appreciation that the City of Tupelo recognizes Thomas Connolly, the Fire Department, for 25 years of dedicated employment. We did have one more with the fire department, but he just got called out, Joel Goss, and I told him that we would keep that in case he made it back. We do have another one, Marty Dickinson. Come on up, Marty. With sincere appreciation, the City of Tupelo recognizes Marty Dickinson of the Tupelo Water and Light Department for 20 years of dedicated employment.
Thank you, Mayor. At this time, we'll go to public recognitions, and I'll call on Ms. Nettie Davis first.
I would like to give special accolades to the mayor, all the way down to all of the department heads and the committee who worked to make our Community Forward Festival very successful. A big turnout, everything was just very enjoyable, and I'd like to thank you for giving us support on that. And I would just like to remind everybody about the Art and Wine Festival that will be coming up this week. The old name is Gumtree Festival, but I'd like to invite everybody to come and attend this. This will be another great weekend in our community, and I hope that people from all over the city will participate in that.
Thank you, Ms. Nettie. Travis?
Mr. Palmer, I want to give a shout out to our Public Works Department. I had been contacted twice this week by one person who actually is not in my ward, but they were singing the praises of the Public Works Department for, they just called in and asked for some potholes to be filled, and they were filled within the week. And one person contacted me who is in my ward, the little wind and tornado that we had come through the other night tore some trees down, and they were out and they wanted to make sure that Public Works received some recognition. So shout out to Public Works.
Thank you, Mr. Beard. Lynn? Ms. Rosie?
I would like to thank the city for the Earth, Wind, and Fire concert and all of those who were involved. I had a good time.
Thank you, ma'am. Ms. Janet? Chad?
I do want to quickly say something. It was kind of a funny story, but it made me proud to know that our kids are safe in school. I had a phone call at about 7:45 this week regarding my upset daughter that her car wouldn't start. It happened to be in front of the high school. She's a 10th grader at Tupelo High School. Immediately jumped in my car, went to check on her. She had run out of gas. So we had a teachable moment. And I come and get her gas tank filled up and drop her off in school and proceed to get in my car. Or when I dropped her car off, I dropped her off first, came back, got her car, and I parked her car after I gassed it up. So I'm in the senior parking lot and taking a picture of her car to show her where it was located, and was going to walk back to my vehicle off the campus of Tupelo High School. Here comes a police officer on a golf cart and stops me and immediately says, "Well, what were you taking a picture for? What are you doing?" I said, "Well," he goes, "I thought you were a student at first." I thought, "Well, thank you." I was many years ago. And he said, "Well, I just noticed you taking a picture." And I said, "Well, my daughter ran out of gas. I took a picture where her car was located, yada, yada." And he's like, "No problem, hop in my golf cart and I'll take you back to the edge of the high school." And then I walked to my car and drove back. So we had a great conversation. But it made me extremely proud to know the level of security at our high school. I mean, it was immediate. He was on it. He was watching me when I got out of the car. So I wanted just to tell our school resource officers to just give a shout out to them and what they do because they help keep our kids safe every day. So
Very good. I'd like to say that I've always thought Tupelo was, I use the term world-class city. And riding through town this past week, I saw the banners that were put out. I guess you had in charge of that, Lucia. I don't know who did it. That was really classy, and I want to congratulate the thought there. It makes Tupelo look like the city it should look, which is a world-class city. Number two is we had over 1,100 hot rods, cars, and all in Tupelo this past week for the Blue Suede Cruise. It was really great. It was done well. I would like to thank the CVB, the Coliseum, the police department, all that worked out real well. And I told my wife I was not going to say anything about today being her birthday, so I won't.
Missy, I need the mayor's remarks to be before theirs because I never get to say anything. But it was a great weekend in Tupelo. The Duty Burger Festival on Saturday. Kudos to Leisha and Alex and his group for getting that together. Had a good turnout. Then obviously the Blue Suede Cruise, a lot going on downtown. Baseball tournaments, and then obviously, as Ms. Jones said, Earth, Wind, and Fire. And congratulations to Kevin. I don't know if Kevin's here, but He announced 2 more concerts this morning, so, you know, everything's going good in the city of Tupelo, and, you know, we just have to keep doing things to get people here. And we have those challenges, but, you know, anything that we can come up with that's kind of outside the box, and we're, you know, the one in Northeast Mississippi that people look to, and I believe that's becoming all over the state. You know, when I go to these conventions and Neil is there, CVB, and everybody asks what we're doing, what's the latest thing we're doing in Tupelo, and I think that's a compliment to everybody, to you guys and the whole administration, and you know, the hard work they put in, and that's all I have to say.
Thank you very much, Mayor. At this time, we'll close the regular meeting and open the public agenda, beginning with public hearings. Is there anyone here to speak for lot mowings? There are none. There are no appeals. We have no citizens' hearings tonight. Nothing on the action agenda, so we'll start with the routine agenda, beginning with item number 2, the matter of minutes for April 19th, 22 council meeting.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion by Lynn Brown, a second by Ms. Nettie Davis. All in favor? That's unanimous. Thank you very much. And the matter of bill pay.
Move we pay the bill.
Second.
We have a motion by Travis Beard, a second by Ms. Nettie Davis. Tonight, the bills were paid by Ms. Janet, Ms. Nettie, myself, under the watchful eye of Johnny Timmons and Ms. Jennifer. All in favor of paying the bills? That's unanimous. Thank you. Item 4 is in the matter of advertising promotional items, and we do not have any at this time, so we can go along with that. We'll go to item 5 in the matter of the 2023 budget calendar.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion by Ms. Gaston, a second by Ms. Rosie Jones. Ms. Kim Hanna, please.
Yes, thank you. Each May, I present to you a budget calendar that is basically not written in stone, but it does highlight the things that we are required to do by a certain deadline. It gives us an idea of what comes and what order everything comes in, including the public notice, advertisements, and when it has to be the final adoption has to occur. So I just wanted to bring this before you as suggested by the State Department of Audit and have you accept this, and this will kick off the 2023 budget season.
Thank you, Kim. Any comments or anything for Kim? We have a motion and a second. All in favor? That's unanimous. Thank you. We'll now go to item 6 in the matter of ratification of lease agreement between the City of Tupelo and the HTG Property Holdings, LLC.
So move.
Second.
We have a motion by Mr. Chad Mills, a second by Travis Beard. Mr. Logan.
Mr. President, this is some house cleaning left over from February of 2020. We executed all these agreements with the council's approval. We were looking for this the other day and saw that we had not ratified and put it in the minutes, so we need to do that tonight.
Any discussion or questions for our council? We have a motion and a second. All in favor? That's unanimous. Thank you. We'll now go to item 7 in the matter of opting out of allowing the cultivation, processing, sale, and/or distribution of medical cannabis and cannabis products.
Mr. President, let me just, I'm recommending that we opt out of the cultivation, processing, and sale of distribution of medical cannabis. I appreciate the input from citizens of Tupelo. When the article came out in the paper, I had stated that hadn't received any contacts in favor of medical cannabis. Since that time, I have received some input. I do appreciate the input from the council yesterday. We had a good discussion on the topic, and feel like all of us had a chance to say what we wanted to say. So I am recommending that we approve opting out.
We have a motion. Do we have a second? Do we have a second? There is no second, so that motion is gone by the way. Thank you. Item number 8, in the matter of lot mowing.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion by Mr. Lynn Bryan, second by Travis Beard. All in favor, Tanner, I'm sorry.
Say it's that time of year again. This is our first list of the year. Just ask that you approve the final list that's before you tonight.
Mr. Chairman, I have two listed in my ward that I checked and they have been cut. And you want me to, I mention those numbers, 40399 and 40404. Those lots have been cut. I just want to mention that. I kind of double checked the area in which I'm in charge of, and they have been cut.
Fantastic. We'll make sure that that's noted. Thank you, Ms. Williams.
Okay. Any more comments? We have a motion and a second. All in favor? That's unanimous. Thank you very much. Item number 9, in the matter of resolution of the Tupelo City Council requesting Three Rivers SWMA amend its current solid waste management plan for a proposed expansion of the Wandura Class 2 rubbish landfill.
I move that we would approve this resolution.
Second.
We have a motion by Ms. Davis, a second by Travis Beard. Mr. Stephen Reed.
Thank you, President Palmer. This is a part of the application process for the expansion of our Class 2 rubbish site, Little Red Oak off of South Veterans Boulevard. For us to go forward on the application process, we'll need Three Rivers to amend their solid waste management plan. And so this is a resolution asking them to do that at their next May 10th meeting.
Any questions for Mr. Reed? All in favor? That's unanimous. Thank you, Stephen. Item number 10, in the matter of resolution regarding the Emergency Road and Bridge Repair Fund Program.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion by Mr. Lynn Brown. We have a second by Travis Beard. Mr. Dennis.
Yes, sir. Good evening. We recently received notice of a funding opportunity, so we looked at our project list for anything eligible. We might be able to get some money to help repair. Identified 3 projects, one on Barnes Crossing Road, one on Mitchell Road, and one on Gun Club Road. So we're going to send these requests in and keep our fingers crossed. We'll get some good news and some money to help take care of some of these culverts and issues we've been wanting to fix for some time.
Any discussion or questions? All in favor? That's unanimous. Thank you, Dennis. Item number 11, in the matter of NNNU, request for declaration of surplus NNNU vehicles for auction.
Move we approve.
Second.
We have a motion by Travis Beard, a second by Chad Mims. Chief?
Yeah, thank you, Mr. President. I have before you a request to surplus 9 vehicles that are in possession of the North Mississippi Narcotics Unit. These vehicles are not needed. They were lawfully seized, and we would like to move them to surplus so we could auction them, and any money made off the auction will go back into the unit.
Do we have any questions?
Do the all these vehicles that the people that they were seized from and all that, are they gone to court and all that other stuff?
Absolutely.
Okay.
And I understand from yesterday, these vehicles need to be gone, right?
They do.
Okay. We have a motion and a second. All in favor? That's unanimous. Thank you, Chief. Item number 12, in the matter of bid approval, Court Street Downtown Parking Lot Improvements 2022-012 PW.
I move that we approve the Court Street Downtown Park.
I have a motion by Ms. Nettie Davis, a second by Ms. Janet Gaston. Chuck?
Yes, sir. This is a request to approve a bid for Court Street, the parking lot between Johnny's Collections Office and the Lee County Supervisors. We're going to do some major reconstruction down there and have totally new looking will get done. We had 4 bidders. Gregory Company was the lowest bidder at $375,716.
Any questions for Chuck? All in favor of this motion? That's unanimous. Thank you. Chuck, you've got another one. So item number 13, in the matter of bid approval, local street maintenance mill and overlay program, 2022 annual bid 2022-013 PW.
Move it we approve.
Second.
I have a motion to approve, would be Travis Beard, a second by Mr. Lynn Bryan. Chuck?
Yes, sir. This is our second bid we brought for you. The first one was Major Thoroughfare, which they're working on now on Thomas Street. This one's our city streets, our capital pave. And we had 3 bidders on it. The lowest bidder was Murphy Paving, our Gregory companies. And we just request that we award this bid at $4.3 million.
Any question for Chuck? All in favor of this motion? That's unanimous. Thank you, Chuck. Item number 14, in the matter of approval of contract for the Aquatic Center for membership management software.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion by Ms. Gaston, a second by Ms. Jones. Alex?
Yes, this is the software that is very vital to the Aquatic Center for keeping up with memberships, transactions, and such forth. And this company was, it was originally called MotionSoft, and a new company has bought it named Daxco, hence why we need to go ahead and redo this contract. We are currently current with them right now, but it will change over into a new contract come September, and we wanted to go ahead and get this before you and get it approved.
Anyone with questions for Alex? All in favor of this motion? That's unanimous. Thank you. Item number 15, in the matter of surplus vehicle from Park and Recreation Department.
I move that we would approve the surplus vehicles for Park and Recreation Department.
Second. We have a motion by Ms. Davis, a second by Mr. Beard. Alex.
This vehicle has been at Public Works for a while, and talking with Public Works with Jason Bridges, who's over the shop, has been looking for a new chip. The chip is now been discontinued. And so the only other option we had was try to find one in the junkyard, and we searched and searched for one, could not find one, and we wanted to go ahead and get this on the docket so we could get this surplus and go ready for auction.
Any questions for Alex? All in favor of this motion? That is unanimous. Thank you. Item 16, in the matter of rejection of bid number 2022-016WL and bid number 2022-017WL. Move we approve.
Second.
We have a motion by Travis. We have a second by Lynn. The Honorable Johnny Timmons.
I would request tonight, again, for you to reject these 2 bids. First one being a directional boring rig for our water department, and the second is a 55-foot high-ranking bucket truck. The reason for the no bid is that there's not any participation from our vendors to supply these units right now with the market like it is. So we're going to go back to the drawing board and reevaluate this and come back with another process with this facility.
Very good. Any question for Johnny? So, all in favor of this bid? That is unanimous. We're going to go from this to the mayor, for we have a gentleman that came in that he would like to.
With with the sincere appreciation, the city of Tupelo recognizes Joel Wayne Goss, Tupelo Fire Department, for 15 years of dedicated service.
We appreciate that. Thank you, Mayor. At this time, we'll close the regular session. We don't have any items on the study agenda. Council, we do not have any items for executive session.
No, sir.
We do not, so I will entertain them. I know y'all have had a good time, so now I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Somebody.
Second.
We have a motion by Mr. Lynn Bond, second by Ms. Rosie Jones. All in favor? Thank you very much. We're now adjourned. Thank you.